What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another draft video. We are drafting Empire of Glass today. So let's take a look at some stuff that we got going on here. Silver Titan is solid, but tough to have early. Obviously a safe pick is Replicated Sellsword. That card can go in every deck and it's solid. Other things I'm looking at here, Skyguard Sentinel is kind of up there with Silver Titan. I haven't played with Deathwing yet, but that card just seems really good to me, even at the 2-color cash in. And then we have Auto Tread, which doesn't seem like much, but believe it or not, I actually like this card because of the more aggressive decks I've been drafting. Regen does post a bit of an issue against them, just being like, especially the 2-1 flyer with the aggressive Rakano decks I've been drafting. And then there's agreed partnership agreement. So I think it's between, really here, I think it's between Auto Read and Deathwing, because there's also the ability to do 1 damage, and there's a couple of X1s in here that could ping. Of note, remember it also says it removes regen, so you can ping a lot of the regens like Sellsword and the 2-1 flyer. So I think here, let's go ahead and just take the Deathwing for right now and see what we got going on. All right, a couple of really solid picks here. We have Drifting Drone as well as Audience. Roving Workshop are pretty much the 3 things I am looking at, to be completely honest with you. Unexpected Arrival. I actually like that card. I think it does some work. Roving Workshop, the only problem is it kind of overlaps with the Justice, but not the Shadow. That being said, it is just a straight up solid card. Synergizes with Amplify. 4/6 for 5 is a solid body. That being said, I think, yeah, we're going to take the Roving Workshop. I like Rakano. Audience, Okesa's Audience is absolutely amazing, but I've seen that these go pretty late, and you want somewhere about 2 to 3 in your deck. So I think we could pass on this one for right now for an uncommon. And then Drifting Drone is up there as well, but I kind of want to see what's going on with the relics that we could sack first before taking the Drifting Drone. So we'll take Roving Workshop here. All right, there's the one I was talking about exactly, which is the Street Side Monitor. The 2-1 regen flying is really solid. It's a Sentinel synergy, but just the 2-1 flyer with regen is really solid, if I'm being honest with you guys. Metalcraft Cadet, meh, it's kind of medium. Shoal Treasure has actually impressed me as well. I like this card, but you want only 1 in your deck. So I think I'm going to go ahead and kind of stick with the Justice thing that we got going on right now. And I mean, there's also Vicious Overgrowth. That's a solid card as well. 3 damage. You can amplify, add cards to your deck or your market to grab later is pretty powerful as well. I haven't played with Grubbot, but I feel like it's a little too slow. So I think it's between Overgrowth, Vicious Overgrowth, and Street Side Monitor here, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Monitor. Just stick with Justice for the time being. And here, really nothing stands out. I haven't really had a chance to play with Shock Troops or Cobra gear. I do like Roaming Cache. I think it's a solid 2-drop that gives you some upside later in the game. We did have Roving Workshop that works with some Amplify. This kind of works with Amplify, so maybe we're trying to go for the Amplify deck. Not 100% sure yet, but sure, I guess we could probably take that for the time being. Keep us in Justice. See what's going on. All right, here we have a 3/3 for 3, another Shoal Treasure. Pesky Wire Chewer, not impressed with. I keep cutting that card. I take it and I cut it. Expand the Reach, meh. So pretty much the most solid card here is probably the Overdrawn Harvester. Just a solid 3/3 for 3 with a single influence. I like that as well. I think 1 Blood Boil Executioner is fine. 3/2 for 5 is kind of expensive, but the charge kind of makes up for it a little bit in a more aggressive deck. So I think we'll pick that up for right now, kind of sticking with the Valkyrie synergies in the moment, or flyers. So we'll take the Executioner. All right, let's go with another Valkyrie. There's also Styr's Beckoning, which I feel like has been pretty decent. For me, it's no Humbug Nest, but it still triggers quite a few things. Keeps us on the Justice train as well. We're probably going to take that over Oni hybrid. I haven't had a real chance to kind of play with this card a lot. I've put in a deck mainly just as a 3/1 flyer. So I think we'll go ahead and take Sire's Beckoning here for the time being, just to kind of stay a little close to the cuff. Like both these are single fire. This is single shadow. I'm not particularly a fan of Stormhawk Warden or Hookblade Infuser. There's some more Amplify synergies, and yeah, no, there's just nothing in this pack that appeals to me. So we'll take the Styre. So now there's quite a few things going on in this pack, to be completely honest with you. And I think this pack is really strong. I'll tell you why. I am perfectly fine playing all three of these cards in my deck. Valkyrie Emulator is great. Plunder with an evasive unit. Mandrake, the decay on a 3/3 plus the pay 1. Though you're getting a 3/3 for 3 and then paying 1 extra for the decay, which makes it really, really powerful, to be honest with you. It goes in absolutely every deck. Shadow Walk Cloak is extremely strong as well, but the thing is, right now all of our threats are evasive for the most part, minus Roving Workshop, so I don't think we're a cloak just yet. And then obviously Replicated Sellsword, just a solid card as well. I think out of these three, I'd probably rate the Mandrake the highest, then Emulator Valkyrie, and then Sellsword. We do have Valkyrie Warp with the Deathwing, so that's a consideration, but we're not 100% sure if we're playing that just yet. So I'm going to take the Mandrake Simulacra for the time being, just being a solid unit all the way around. All right, this is something that's going to lead me into fire here, which is Malaga Munitions. I like this card a lot. It pumps up our flyers. It also feeds into our drones. Should we pick those up? So that's probably what I'm going to take here. Blackout Disguise has some synergy to help our flyers get in there, but honestly, I haven't had a chance to play it yet, and I feel like there might be occasions where it's the dead card, but when it's not, it's not, because it forces them to sacrifice specifically a flyer, which if we do go the Valkyrie deck, it's going to be quite relevant. But we have two solid fire cards and some flyers that will value from the munitions, so we're going to take munitions here. And boom, instantly rewarded with a Barricade Basher. I absolutely love this card. I think this card is well worth the discard. It sometimes can just win you the game on its own. It goes a little bit better with the cloak that we just passed, but that being said, I still think it's solid. Yeah, we're going to take that over Drifting Drone. And this is really starting to lose. Oh my gosh, now we're seeing the value here. Because if you notice, Barricade Basher is a Sentinel, and then Laser Blast is 3 damage, or 3 power slow spell. One of your units deals its current health in damage to the enemy unit. Laser Blast costs 2 less if your unit is a Sentinel. So with Basher in play, you essentially can pay 1 to deal 5 damage to the opponent's unit, which is going to clear the way for the Basher to get in again and still allow you to have power left over to make a follow-up play. That's absolutely great. We're definitely snagging that. Nothing here. Don't really want to be in time, honestly. Like, we're looking pretty good as Rakano right now, to be honest with you. Definitely fire. So I think we're just going to take the Rail Driver. It's probably going to go in our market. And then a Core Tap Maximizer. Okay, so that's a late Maximizer. Could be a signal for time, but Doom Painter. Your Amplify costs are reduced by 1. Doom Painter can't reduce Amplify by 1. So we have a couple of options here. Doom Painter could be something we go with if we want to do the whole Amplify synergies. Right now, we literally don't have any Amplify in our deck right now. So safer picks and more aggressive picks would be things like Flameheart Patroller and Chemical Rounds are the 2 cards I'm actually looking at. Cabal Standard is pretty strong as well. There's a consideration to taking that simply for the splash of Shadow. And I'm actually kind of considering it because giving quick draw to 2 of your units is extremely powerful. And we could literally just run this as a 1-of. Because notice it just transmutes at 5. Well, we do need the Shadow. I'm sorry. We do need the Shadow for Cabal Tactics. So right now we don't have any heavy influence requirements. So it's tough. And I normally go with the more conservative pick. Something like maybe a Patroller. Maybe Doom Painter to see if we can kind of combo off. But we also have a Deathwing. So you know what? We're going to take the Cabal Standard. We may be splashing Shadow. so why not? Man, a Bear Arms and a Seasoned Drill Master. Those are two cards I'm definitely looking at highly here. Bear Arms can definitely synergize with some of our flyers and continuously make them larger. But Drill Master is just a phenomenal card. It's a 3/3 for 3 that we already like, and it lets our 2-drop get in for a ridiculous amount of damage. Should we pick up some of the flyers with Berserk, it's going to do a ton of damage as well. So we're just going to take the unit over the Bear Arms. I don't think we're looking at Grizzly Contest yet, with Shadow being a light splash. So we're going to take Drill Master here. There's a Suffocate. That's pretty solid as well. A nice, clean, efficient, cheap removal. There's also an Aerial Spotter and a Justice Symbol. Not much going along the way unless we pick up something like a... I forgot the name of it now. But the armor, the weapon that gives you +X where X is equal to your Justice influence, Mantle. We aren't seeing that. I think we're going to take the Suffocate here in the removal. Like, we're kind of in 3 cards in the Shadow, which is a little risky. There's also just a solid Aerial Spotter, which is a consideration as well. Just another evasive threat. Yeah, maybe we actually pass on the Suffocate because we just want to splash at this point. So I am going to go ahead and take the Spotter here. I think Justice still wants to be a very light splash. Badge seems good. I like Badge here over Char. Blackguard Sidearm, Fencing Master were not Huru for the stuns. There's also an Ensnare, but the flyer has to be attacking. So I think we're just going to take the Badge of Honor here. Allows our Basher to get in more and makes our flyers a little bit meatier. So we'll take the Badge here. And Caravan Guard. All right, I'm fine with that. Gums up the board so our flyers can hopefully get in there. We'll take a Caravan Guard. Oh man, so no Justice in this pack, and there's a Death Strike. There's also a Veteran Strategist. Ruinous Burst are the cards I'm looking at here. This is kind of tough, man. I really want to snap up that Death Strike. It's too late to go Stone Scar, I feel like. Ruinous Burst could be a thing. Yeah, it's tough passing a Death Strike. It's pack 2. Death Strike's way better than Ruinous Burst. I'm going to take the Death Strike just in case these packs show us a lot of Shadow and we end up audibling. We're going to take the Death Strike here. Nothing doing that I'm excited about. Not really excited about a Reaper. Tower Top Patrol is probably the strongest card in the pack. I guess we'll take a Prancing Griffin. Makes it like one ofs, makes our flyers like just randomly going in the air bigger. Nothing here. It looks like we're getting past a lot of time. There's a Rebuke. We'll take a Rebuke. I like that. I think that's fine. There's the Ruinous Burst. All right, we picked up a Bannerman. This is great. It's a soldier and additional fixing for our Deathwing and then maybe our Cabal standard. I like that. So yeah, we'll go ahead and pick up the Bannerman. Absolutely great for us. Don't care for any of these. We'll just take the Sentinel and a Machinist. All right. Justice was a little rough in that pack. All right. There we go. Renegade Valkyrie. I like that. There's also Rust Machine, but we have no spells to really capitalize on it. So I think we're just going to go with the Valkyrie. Another evasive threat that we can hopefully pump and get in for a ton of damage. Yeah, we'll take the Valkyrie here. Flash Fire. Huh. Oh, wait, there's Vanquish. Sorry, never mind. Yep, we just think up the Vanquish, even over Bannerman. This is just great, clean, efficient removal. It's exactly where we want to be. That way we can remove their biggest threat and still kind of continue to get in damage. So we're going to snag up the Vanquish Blade here. Let's see here. There's a Seek Power, but there's also some reach with Gunsmith. Yeah, I think we're going to take Gunsmith as additional top end, and that's going to top off our top end here. Just if we get in a stalled board state, hopefully they're low enough where we could just machine gun them down. Seek Power is a very high consideration, but we'll take Gunsmith here. And hopefully that's the end of our top end. Don't need Touch of Purity. Stalwart, Silverwing versus Ticking Grenadin. That's kind of tough pick here. Yeah, I guess we just... I want to take the evasive threat over just the additional damage. We don't have any sack outlets that can capitalize from that. So yeah, we're just going to take the Silverwing here. Chemical rounds. Okay, we'll take that. Yeah, time, for the record, time was wide open this. And we're definitely paying the price for it to an extent. Exhaust the enemy unit. What do we have that goes with this? We have Aerial Spotter. We have Valkyrie. There's also, yeah, there's also another Aerial Spotter. But I think we could take Sawed-Off Chewer. That way, if we get the Valkyrie in pack 4 that gets a weapon back, we can get this thing back. Yeah, we'll take that. It's a little risky, but I want to give it a shot. All right, there's a Bannerman. We'll pick up the Bannerman, get our 2 drops rounded out. Don't need another burst. Don't care for a Gun Rustler. Yep, Bannerman. There we go. 3 Bannermans looking good. Another Silverwing. Ooh, Valkyrie. There we go. This thing, I'm not particularly a big fan of 1/1s flyers for 1, but being able to slap on the weapon from munitions, the badge, or even the Stone Scar Sawed Off will make this guy significantly better. We're going to take that Valkyrie. Nothing doing here. And a Berserker. All right. This card goes great with Barricade Basher. So we'll take that. Let's see if we get rewarded later on in the pack. There's another munitions, but I don't think I have any of these as well. There's munitions and there's an Emerald Overcharge, but I think this, and there's another Deathwing as well. So many decisions, chat. I think this card's just solid though. 2 drop that can get in there and then pay 5 discard to kill an enemy unit. It's just another removal. We're splashing either way for these 2. It's a very interesting pick. I almost want to play Deathwing just to see. You know what I mean? They're both splashes. Yeah, let's take the Deathwing. Well, I want to test it out. We'll see if this card's good. We're going to take the Deathwing there. Another Basher. All right, we're going to snap. Oh, there's also a Plated Grafter. The Grafters are so good, too. Grafters are really good. How are we at in 2 drops? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Might actually cut the Caravan Guard, to be honest with you. And there's a Drifting Drone as well. Yeah. Oh, man, Grafter. This is an interesting pick for sure. Let's get aggressive. We're going to take Basher. Oh, no. Oh, man. This pack has it all, chat. This pack has it all. Look at it. Laser Blast. Red Plate Crasher is another great card. And then Oni Hybrid, which is the one we were talking about. But with 2 Bashers, we're just going to take the Laser Blast. The removal, efficient removal is just absolutely fantastic. We're going to take the Laser Blast. Let's see what we're working with here. All right, another Deathwing. There's also Oni Hybrid. But at this point, I want to see. I want to see if the Deathwings work. We're taking the Deathwing. Let's see if they pay off or not, right? Send to market. That's great removal for us. Yeah. Oh, man. Removal package is looking really good. I think I might actually cut the Rebuke at this point. We're good on units, so we don't need to look at Simulacra or Roaming Roach, so we'll just grab the Send to the market. Blackout Disguise. Another Styre's Beckoning. We'll just take the Beckoning. I don't think we're playing any of these now, if I'm being completely honest with you, chat. So, let's see. Sure. Another Beckoning. We're good on 2, so we don't need either of these. Just go all the flyers? Sure. We're doing it, chat. We're going heavy. We're going heavy Valks. We'll see if it works or not. Another stream. Oh, man, we're super heavy on 3s. Super heavy on 3. The Overcharge Emerald. There we go. So we missed out on the munitions, so that's unfortunate. So we're only packing essentially 3 attachments, which is not great. I would have liked at least 1 more, but that's all right. And we would have liked the siege provisions as well. So I think we actually cut the roving workshop, move it to the market, because we literally don't have any amplify. That's so funny. We didn't see any of the weapons that amplify. Yep. Executioner could be a consideration. I think we're gonna be more aggressive. I almost think we need to cut the caravan guard. Let's look at our deck. We're not gonna take another executioner. All right, so let's add power real quick. We have 3 bannermen, so I think we're good with just this, honestly. This is 5 sources. Move this guy to the market. Keep us at 2 5s. We have a sawed off. Weapons are good. Ruinous Burst can probably go. Yeah. Burst can go. Rebuke can go for right now. Valks. So no amplify. So shock troops can go. Yeah, I think we just want to be aggressive. So I think caravan guard is probably the cut, because everything else is either like helps us kill our opponent. Keep spotter, keep mandrake, keep simulacra. Like there might be times where we're not the most aggressive. I feel like we could definitely win in the air though. Man, we have so many 3s. I wonder if we're going too deep in the 3s, right? Especially with minimal ways of pumping. We're just making all these 1/1s. It's part of my issue though. So maybe we do cut. How many Valkyries do we have? 1. We have how many ways of targeting it? 1, 2, 3, 4 ways. Really like having the lifesteal though. It's iffy. Plus these make where is it? Make our gunsmith better. Kind of almost want to cut badge almost, but I think just being able to like put badge on our bashers lets it swing in a lot further. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we only have 6, so we're actually not cutting these. So it's definitely our 3s that we're cutting. And I like monitor. Berserker I like with barricades, caravans. So how many, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cut the simulacra. $17 power means 4 cuts. Maybe we can cut Slag Fury. Flyers, good units. Yeah, we already have some pretty legit. Maybe we just cut all the beckonings. Still at 19 units. Oops, did I just cut something though? Yeah, let's give this a shot. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Counting themselves. Top weapon of your deck gets. Oh yeah, and we only have two. Yeah, we definitely don't want to take the weapons out, because giving lifesteal and deadly to either of these is pretty legit. So that actually makes me almost want to cut this Valkyrie. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna cut those and put back the there. What is it? I just 1-1-for-1 just seems so bad. I'd rather just get 2 units. Let's do Styre's Beckoning as the one of, and then our market will be Rebuke. Here. Oh, I forgot about Rail Driver, actually. I forgot we have Rail Driver. So what would we cut for Rail Driver? Flyer, Ping. I kind of like the fact that 3 Valkyries, the top weapon of your deck, gets Deadly and Lifesteal. +3/+3 and Lifesteal. I mean, we saw how good the Mace is, and that's a 2/2 Lifesteal. Alright, we'll put this in the main. Because we don't have any market access. We have 1 card, but I still think we made the right call. And then let me make sure there's nothing too crazy else that we want to put. Yeah, we don't care about the Griffin. Alright, cool. And then let me switch up my power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go, chat. That's my thought process behind it. It's tough. It's tough. Like, I like it better when my deck's a little more aggressive, but I also want to try some stuff out. You know what I mean? So 17 power. Yeah. Oh, of note, we didn't pick up any audiences. So no audiences this draft. But, all right, let's give it a shot. Let's see how we do. Awkward. Yeah, no, I don't like this. We're gonna redraw this. We play this, that, and we could just potentially get stuck. So we're gonna redraw this. All right, there we go. I like this a lot better. Tough to figure out what we're gonna pitch, but we're on the play, so we are gonna play Bannerman. Lol. We need double green more, I think it is. Hopefully we get something to pitch. Just pitch munitions? Seems super awkward to me. Guess we can also, yeah, we can also just wait. I'm good waiting until we have something to pitch, because we have like ways of backing it up. Swing here. I want to keep this now. Just equip this and swing for the fences. We can exhaust and get an extra hit in. We didn't grab the Valkyrie that gets the weapon back.
I see.
Oh, that worked out in our favor. That worked out in our favor quite a bit, chat. I think I'm just gonna pitch that, honestly. Like, it turns that on, but... Yep. Yeah, I like this a lot. There you have it. Woo! Took it down. Curve out. Game 1. We're on the board, chat. Let's run it back. I mean, it could have blown up in our face for sure if they had like any form of like removal or bounce there, but I mean, sometimes you gotta live dangerously when you're running the old Rockano, right? All right, let's go into game 2. Let's see what we got going on. Man. Getting punished for not having that plunder, huh? It's a little expensive. We have a 2 into a 3 if we draw power on the play. I think I definitely want to have 3 power on the play. All right, there we go. Oh, look at this. Look at this, chat. 2, 3. Yes. I like this. I like this a lot. We might just keep this, so if we draw our breaker, we can just pitch that guy. This feels good. Fire Rakano, that's gonna be an issue. Because they have Conflagrate is at least one of the minimum things they could do. Let's pay attention to see how often Ruinous Burst would come into effect. Alright. There's one time, at least, that Ruinous Burst would matter. I may just run it. We'll see. I'm trying to think what we would swap out for it. We'll swing here. If they want to trade, we're fine with that. I didn't think they would. So if we draw power, we'll play double Valks. If we don't, we'll just munitions up our Deathwing. Right? Deathwing? Yeah, Deathwing. If they want to take their turn to swing in for 6, we're fine with that. I actually encourage it, to be honest with you. Means they're not conflagrating our dude. Sweet, yep. Make that trade all day. I like that because we took 6. We technically took 4 and it took their whole 3rd turn off. Like, I'm okay with that. Oh gosh. This is fantastic. Yep. I like this because this puts him out of range from half of the removal that Rakano has. So I'm feeling pretty good. So now they may send to market. So that's a bit of an issue, right? Okay, provisions is fine. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. Not quite dead, right? This is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They're at 1, but if we draw power, we can kill them. Yeah, I'll take it. Boom. There you have it. Diversify in case they have the removal next turn. And there we go. Woo! Ambition getting there. I mean, we've had perfect power too. Like, let's not get carried away, right? Like, we've had some pretty positive draws there so far, so that's worked out really well for us. Deathwing's been doing some work though. I gotta admit, Deathwing has been doing some work. Oh, speaking of perfect power, punished. We weren't gonna keep this anyways. Like, it's way too. I guess we could have pitched one of these two. We're gonna redraw that. Oh man, I guess we're on the draw, so I'm gonna keep this. I'm not super excited about this with a 4 and a 5 in our hand. We have a 2 and a 3. If we draw any power, we're sitting pretty boom. All right, we could die here though, because they are playing. All right, okay, it's a little scary. A little scary. Berserk in the air could definitely do some things. The awkward thing too is because it has reckless, we can't identify. Okay. All right. Wonder if we just block. This is very interesting. A bunch of things to kill our guy. We don't really... Do we want to take another hit from that? Can block. Play this. Then we have send to the market. Okay, cool. No pause. Sweet. I think that was plenty worth it. Plenty worth it. This is great. Oh, and there you have it. There you have it. There's the combo we were talking about. So here, we're going to pitch our 4th power. So play this. Pitch power. This cost 1. Our unit, their unit. Boom. Yeah, this is looking really good for us, chat. Really good. Skilled top deck. We bash again. They're just gonna keep gumming up the board. That's fine. It's gonna buy them time. But now we have double damage on the board. Lifesteal and a big unit. Yeah, and they just... I think it's correct to actually hold the chemical rounds. That unit's already dead. Wasting it, they're still going to gain the 3 life. So I think we just bash. Play our Silver Wing. And then hold. And use this to get like a flyer out of the way.
I've got your back.
Yeah, we just keep beats. We're gonna hold for next turn.
Scrap metal.
Ooh. Ooh. Sometimes it's better lucky than good, my friends. I think we just pre-combat? I'm alright trading this for something. Yeah. Because if she blocks... Yeah, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yes, we don't even have to burn our send to market here. Oh, this is fantastic. Fantastic. Don't even have to burn the send to market there. It was the most viable block for them, so it makes sense. Oh! Oh my gosh. Huge! They don't even get to block. That is huge. Oh, that was so lucky for us, chat. I'm not even gonna lie. That was super lucky. Wow. And then we have the tactics to finish them off. And we... Oh my gosh. Let's see how they block. I wish we didn't have to attack on the... Alright, so... If we go... Here, they don't get the lifesteal if I'm correct. So let's go here and here. And that should be enough to kill them. Because then they kill this without getting lifesteal. And then they gain the 3 life. But we did... Yes! Oh, man, this deck! Oh! Oh, this is fun! I'm sorry, chat. I'm having a blast. I'm having an absolute blast right now. I hope you are too. Oh, man, this is great. Oh. Hopefully we can keep this streak going. Man, that curve out. Bannerman, and we have 3 of each. So that kind of makes sense, right? 3 Bannermen and 3 Deathwings. Okay. Wait a minute. Hold on. I was going to keep it because of this, but I think it's still reasonable. This is not our most aggressive start, but we have all our colors. I'd rather save our munitions, so hopefully we draw 3. Lol, we keep drawing all our attachments. Alright, give me power. That's not what we wanted to see there. That was absolutely not what we wanted to see there. Alright, let's get aggressive. That's what this deck wants to do. Oh, wow. They missed. Okay. Yep. They missed power, so now we're just going to go for it. Unfortunate. Ooh. Good turn. Good turn, opponent. Good turn for them. Good turn. What's the best we can do here? Go here, get him for 8. Problem is I want to use this to get a blocker out of the way, you know what I mean? That's my only issue. Get him for 6, take him to 11. They can crack back. A crack back again for... I mean, they're top decking power. Man, only if we didn't lose the spotter. That would have been huge this turn. So they crack back for 6. So that's kind of even. They're kind of winning that race. But then the following turn... I mean, I could also preemptively chemical rounds one of these guys. I don't really care for that, though. Because I want them to attack. I think I just gotta have faith that we draw power. Oh, wow. Can we kill them? So we die if they play a symbol. Oh, that's super neat. Super neat. All right. Got there. Wow. Oh, man. Chat, that was close. That was a little closer than I wanted to, but I'm definitely glad we waited on the exhaust. If we did not, I think we would have lost that game. I definitely think we would have lost that game if we didn't. It wasn't the most power efficient play. And we could have chemical rounds in the face. They could have easily... I don't know. I feel like against Mono Fire, we would have been fairly safe there. What's the other conservative play, I guess? Would have been to what? Attack for what we did. And then just play the Silver Wing. I don't know. I don't know. It's interesting. Like, that would have been my next play. But I think capitalizing on the exhaust. That's twice now that the exhaust off that sawed-off has come into play, because they took 10 there where they were not expecting it, right? They expected to take 6, not even. They were going to block. The only question there was if we should have fired off the chemical rounds. It just, the chemical rounds wouldn't have stopped either of those guys from attacking if they triggered the Empower. And it didn't take them off the board, so they would have had a blocker. So I think it was correct to just plan on going face there. Man. Yeah, no, this hand is absolutely atrocious. We're going to go ahead and redraw that. Come on, give me my bannerman. Okay. I'll keep this. I'll keep this. We're bannermen for justice. Cool. Pitching one of our street monitors. Nah. Be smart about this. Mandrake, Elysian.
I see.
The way I see it is, we're essentially, this is like a combination. This is like a the ramp is tough. Them being on the play and being on the play and getting the ramp is a little tough for us. But the fact that we have blast, see, and here's the thing: even if we play this power depleted, we have laser blast to kill something, and we have badge of honor to make sure we can push damage. Oh man! All right, I mean sometimes a rare just gets you, you know. Sometimes a rare just gets you, my friends. The only problem is, like, playing it means we discard because it's a summon effect. So we need to keep something we can discard in our hand. Do we play around a burn spell? Yep. Because they could also have mighty strikes or whatever. So let's just go this way. See, they do have a fast spell. And I'm not super familiar with the format just yet to know exactly what they have. We'll find out what it is here. I wanted to block to force it out of their hand. Because if we draw... Like, I think we're okay. We could play Caravan Guard to jump block. I want to get the one thing we can't block out of the way. I could stop their ramp. Oh, I guess they're both ramped. So yeah, that was correct. So now they're trying to figure out if they want to... Because here's the thing. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I think that was perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Question is, do we want to pitch the chemical round? Well, they have that. Because see, here's the thing. We can Lunar Blast here. And then pitch what? Probably the monitor, since they have that guy. And then we can kill that. I actually don't hate that play. Discard monitor. And then... Let's just kill that so they have less power next turn. And it's decay, so... So do they have the ready unit? I feel like that... Wait, why'd they lose... They had 6 power, what... Right? 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... How do they have 6 power? Oh, yeah, wait. Oh, that's right. It's only if they have a relic. Ah, shoot. That's fine. Let's bash, and we'll spit this guy out. Yeah, we're fine with that. Actually, you know what? Man, they haven't been doing much. I kind of wanted to. It's really aggressive. Like, we'll be able to... I'd rather just pitch power, you know what I mean? YOLO. And maybe that was too aggressive. Maybe I should have played the Caravan Guard. Because they could play a big Sentinel here and we get wrecked. Okay. It's fine. We're still burning through their resources. Oh yeah, now I'm really glad. Now I'm super glad we've been burning through their units. See, we could sneak in a bunch of damage too if we just draw our 5th power. So we just need them. We can even attack through the 5. Well, I guess. I think warping is better than not. I could get punished here. Okay, cool. Oh, the animation was amazing. Oh, that was sick animation. I'm not even gonna lie, chat. The animation was sick. That animation was sick. I want to play this and then that, or this and then put the weapon on so we can chump block. We're at a healthy life total. Now we're pushing. We're pushing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it was Whisper. All right, we took it down. Man, that was close. That was close. That was a close one. Oh, man. All right. I'm glad we experimented with Deathwing. Deathwing is legit. I mean, no, it's bad. Deathwing is bad, chat. No one draft Deathwings. Leave them in the packs. For me. Oh, man. Sad, though. We didn't get to do a single bot draft. No rare drafts for the Jedi. Which is unfortunate, but this is fun, too. This is fun. Man. We have it, but on the play again with 2 power, I don't like it. We're gonna redraw. Plus, we have our 2 5s in our hand. All right. I really don't like going down to 6 on the draw or on the play because it's just so detrimental. Plus, we're losing another card with Basher, so I think we just have to hope we get there. Probably gonna pitch. What are we pitching next turn? Is it Gunsmith?
Hammer it out.
Oh. I was not expecting that, chat. I was not expecting that at all. Well, then now I kind of want to pitch the Silverwing, but now I'm worried. Maybe we just pitch Power. We have our 5 in our hand. It's probably correct to pitch Gunsmith, but I want to see if that actually does a thing for us. The only reason why I want to keep the Valkyrie, honestly, is because of the Warp, but because I want this for our Shadow. Let's value the Warp. It's unfortunate that we drew fire right after. Still think it was correct, though, to make sure we could play our guy on 3. Okay. Hopefully we get munitions or something next turn so we can, like... Oh, yeah. If they want to discard a card to do 1 damage, I think we're okay with that. Because how much do they have to pay to do that? They just have to pay 1. Yeah, alright. Not the best way to do it, but at least we're still getting on the board. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Okay. And let's just get a blocker out of the way. So I think we're close to safe. We have an answer if they play something big. Alright, they got another removal spell, fair. Okay. Alright. I mean, it's not removal. They took their whole turn off and we still got damage in. I'm liking what we're doing here, chat. It's looking pretty good for us. Yes! Oh, got there. Man, this deck is fun. Oh gosh, this deck. This deck. Crazy, I tell you. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we'll get there. Hopefully we'll get there. Oh, the queue times. The queue times, chat. I normally edit this out, but we've had some conversation in between, talk about lines and whatnot. So, I think the trick with Breaker, and I'll mention this on the podcast when we do the set review, but I think the trick with Breaker is to treat it like a Thorn Beast, right? Where you're sacking the 2/2 to make it a 5/5 to give it a +2/+2. That's how I treat this card, where I actually think it's a mistake to, or not a mistake. It's not, there's going to be times where it's correct to pitch power, but I actually think you want to pitch like a 2-drop to it. That way you're just kind of consolidating the stats and you're not missing out, because you run the risk. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you, the Rakano deck we did previously before this one, our curve stopped at 4. I literally had 1 send to market in the deck and that was it. Everything was 2s and 3s with a couple of 4s. I think I had, once again, I had the 3/1 flyer, I had the double damage Valkyrie, And I think I had one other thing. I don't remember now. But we also had three audiences, Okessa's audience, in there. So I actually went down to 15 power, I think. 15 power and a Seek, if I remember correctly. I'm not 100% sure, but so there's a fine line there. But I think in most cases you're better off pitching, and it's cool because then when you have breakers, you can go a little heavier on the unit side of your deck, just knowing that you're gonna pitch things, right? It's interesting. It's interesting. I think there's definitely a discussion point about that card because you could just run into a deadly unit too. Oh no! No! Oh man. Sadly, we can't keep this. It's 3 power, but the only thing this hand does is play Monitor. I don't think that's good enough, chat, which is unfortunate. Granted, I keep saying chat and we don't have chat. So we're going to redraw. I'm not thrilled about this one either, but I think we are going to keep it. I'm hoping we draw something. I think we just have to fire this off here. I guess we can wait on 3. Yeah, let's go here. We fire this off on 2. We get punished if we draw a breaker. That's the only thing, and maybe that was my fault. Oof. Oof. Lucky. Maybe we just Voltron up. No evasive unit right now. Think we suit this up and just get in there for right now. Because once again, we're okay with them taking their turn off to swing in for 6. We have this that could do damage to this or the next thing they play. Okay. So they're going to get in for 3? Oh, okay. Nothing doing, huh? That is unfortunate, but I guess we kill that, so they have to play something else. We have 2 pieces of removal. I want to hit our 5th slot now that we have these 2. Yeah. Unfortunate. Unfortunate, but I think we take it. Oh, wow. That was really good for us. Oh, that was fantastic for us. Do we want to play around Send to Market? They either have or they don't, right? They play the guy. All right, let's do it. And let's just hope their next turn is just playing their 5th power and playing the giant. They're thinking about it. Okay. Outstanding. We're going to hold the fast spell. And I'm going to hold power in case we get a breaker. Just don't have the Send to Market. If you don't have the Send to Market, we're good. We can't do both. Put him to 1. Decisions. Problem with putting them to 1 is that they could just play another unit next turn. So I think we just slow roll here. and do this, because now if they play one unit, it's lethal. That's scary. Ooh, we Voltron. Oh man, that was luck. That was luck, chat. That was luck. Oh, and we got what, fire? 7-0. Chat, sorry, viewers, YouTube 7-0. Oh man, this deck. This deck. That is crazy. Let's see what we got. So what made this deck good? Deathwings, right? It was Bannerman into Deathwings, straight up. We did see the power of Laser Blast. Yeah, the whole deck just did stuff, right? The whole deck, we managed to do the Drill Master onto our Valkyrie to get additional damage. Everything did work. I was very impressed. We never saw Emerald Overcharge do its thing, but it works with munition. Stone Scar Sawed Off did its thing. Vanquish, Overperformer, you guys saw that as well. And then just fast speed removal. Yeah, it was just a solid, all-around solid deck. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had as much fun as I did. You can catch me streaming live every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday at twitch.tv/Jedi_EJ. And yeah, if you made it this far, you know, do the YouTube things. Like, subscribe, let me know that you like the video so I can put more out like this. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, as always, happy gaming.